Hello, people. What's up? It's me, Michael Zoffir, and today, I just want to talk about YouTube, the state of things, what what I want to do on YouTube as a small YouTuber, and just talk about a few different things. Um, so I began YouTube a couple weeks ago, and I've been doing a lot of research. I've been learning about how it all works, um, and it's really exciting. This is kind of like a project that I'm working on, my YouTube channel, and I have no idea where it'll go. Maybe it'll go nowhere, but um, bless you.
Thanks.
I'm gonna try to have fun with this and see where it goes. So, so I recently found out that YouTube's policy for monetization on videos is that I need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So I guess that's my first milestone um, for this channel. Like, I want to get monetized. I want to have 1,000 subscribers, and I want to have at least 4,000 watch hours to become a partner with Google AdSense, and begin to actually earn money for making videos. Um, it really is so easy to make videos now in 2019, since we all have our phones. We can all just like open the camera apps on our phones and record, and then just upload what we make. Um, I'm shooting this with my iPhone 7, which I've had for a few years. Hopefully that ad revenue comes in and I can upgrade my phone. So a friend of mine today, he actually wanted to go live on YouTube, but he wasn't able to because he had a message on YouTube that you have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to go live on mobile. And then I told him, well, maybe I'll go live on desktop. And then I tried on my laptop, and YouTube told me that I have to like change something in settings and get verified, and so I wasn't able to go live either. So I know like my first video and this video aren't that interesting, but I just want to try to get into the habit of uploading videos and get more comfortable with it. And if people start to watch my videos, I'll up the quality and I'll make them more interesting and I'll make better editing decisions and everything. But for now, I just need to try to get into the swing of things, of being a YouTuber, because I know having one video, having two videos, it doesn't really make me a YouTuber. I need to be someone that's uploading regularly, and building a base. And I know I won't be able to do that unless I practice. So this is my second practice video. I as well read, see if anyone commented on my first video, and I guess read that to you guys. You can also look at my analytics. So my first video from 2 weeks ago, it got 31 views and 117 minutes of watch time. Okay. See comments. Okay, so some guy named Adam, he commented on my video, Six Flags is my fave. So that was nice. It's cool. I know a lot of YouTubers, like, they try to have a distinct style, and I think my style will just be based on my unique personality, the way I speak, and just my thoughts on things. Something totally random is that I use DuckDuckGo as my search engine rather than Google, because I want more privacy. So I'm learning Icelandic, and so something fun to do while I'm recording for this practice video. I'm going to read the lyrics to Let It Go, but in Icelandic. And instead of singing it, I'm going to read it like it's a poem. So I hope if anyone watches this, I hope they enjoy this reading. You might never have heard of Iceland. You might be completely astonished at the way it sounds. Now, I'm not a native speaker of Icelandic, so it won't be perfect pronunciation, but Let It Go is called That's Enough in Icelandic. Þetta no. And so I'll read it. I'm going to read it to you guys now. Sá snjóin glitra á fjallinu í nótt, ekkert fótspor hér að sjá. Eitt einsemdar konungsríki, og ég verðis drottningin. Vindurinn gnóðar eins og ólgan inni í mér. Gat ei byrgt það inni, en ég reyndi samt. Hleyp þeim ei inn, lát þau ei sjá. Vertu góða stelpan sem þú varst. Feldu vældu sem þeim ei frá, en þau vita það þá. Þetta nóg, þetta nóg. Get ei lengur haldið í mér. Þetta nóg. Ég sný burt og skelli á eftir mér. Mig varðar ei hvað þau segja við því. Látið geisa storm. Kuldinn hann hefur ei háð mér neitt. Það merkilegt hvað fjarlægð gerir allt svo ofursmátt. Og hræðslan sem hafði tökin virðist missa allan mátt. Ég þarf að sjá hvað ég get gert og reyna á verk mín umtalsvert. Og boð og bön ei halda mér. Ég frjáls. Þetta nóg, uppi í himni eins og vindablær. Þetta nóg, komið nóg. Og tár mín enginn sér fær. Hér ég stend og hér ég verð. Látið geisa storm. Minn máttur þyrlast gegnum loftið niður á jörð. Mín sál hringeda úr frostnum brota minnum jörð. En hugsun kristallar sem ískalt sprengigoss. Ég aldrei aftur sný. Það var sem eitt sinn var. Þetta nóg, og ég rís eins og morgunsól. Þetta nóg, þessi þæga stelpa fór. Hér ég stand, ein bjartan dag. Látið geisa storm. Kuldinn hann hefur ei háð mér neitt. So, if on the off chance there's an Icelander watching this, and you think my Icelandic is completely terrible, well, that's justified. Because it's not my first language or my second language. I'm studying it as like my fifth language, so I have a lot of room for improvement. But I did buy 3 books on the Icelandic language. I got an Icelandic English dictionary, and I got 2 books on the Icelandic language. One is colloquial Icelandic, and another is beginner's Icelandic. And I hope to study them and read them, and hopefully become fluent in Icelandic eventually. I'd love to eventually also go there on vacation and hopefully practice with the locals. Maybe next year, who knows? Depending on how quickly I get YouTube ad revenue, that'll determine how quickly I can go on vacation to Iceland.
Let me get your slippers.
Here, bro, you can have my slippers.
I'll see you.
Yeah, see you too. This could also be a thing on my channel. Maybe I read random things on Wikipedia. So I just typed in antimatter on Google. Let's read the article for antimatter. In modern physics, antimatter is defined as a material composed of the antiparticles, or partners, of the corresponding particles of ordinary matter. Minuscule numbers of antiparticles are generated daily at particle accelerators. Total production has been only a few nanograms, and in natural processes like cosmic ray collisions and some types of radioactive decay, but only a tiny fraction of these have successfully been bound together in experiments to form anti-atoms. No microscopic amount of antimatter has ever been assembled due to the extreme cost and difficulty of production and handling. In theory, a particle and its antiparticle, for example, proton and antiproton, have the same mass, but opposite electric charge and other differences in quantum numbers. For example, a proton has positive charge while an antiproton has negative charge. A collision between any particle and its antiparticle partner leads to their mutual annihilation, giving rise to various proportions of intense photons, gamma rays, neutrinos, and sometimes less massive particle-antiparticle pairs. Annihilation usually results in a release of energy that becomes available for heat or work. The amount of the released energy is usually proportional to the total mass of the collided matter and antimatter, in accordance with the mass-energy equivalence equation, E equals mc squared. So some of you might wonder, like, why do I flip around with my accents? 1 minute I'm speaking American English, then I'm reading and it sounds like British English, and there's no easy answer, but part of the answer is that I watched a lot of Harry Potter when I was little, and I did a lot of acting in school, and I practiced my accents, and I just started speaking in an English accent when I was little, and it comes out when I read. That's just the truth. But I like both accents of English. I mean, I know there are many accents in English, but I like both general American English and received pronunciation / standard British English pronunciation. They both make me happy, and I like using both. And since this video probably won't get that many views, I'll probably have to readdress this topic in the future if I ever do get bigger. I hope I do, because I would love to entertain people I'd love to entertain the viewers of my channel. If I have more and more viewers, that would be great. I would love to just do YouTube and create content for you guys and girls. I guess I'd also like to just read to you guys dictionary definitions, which might be boring to you guys, but you know what, I'm gonna do it. Now, the definition of the word color, or color. The property possessed by an object of producing different sensations on the eye as a result of the way the object reflects or emits light. The lights flickered and changed color. One or any mixture of the constituents into which light can be separated in a spectrum or rainbow, sometimes including loosely black and white, a rich brown color, a range of white colors. The use of all colors, not only black, white, and grey, in photography and or television. He has shot the whole film in color. Color television. Rosiness or redness of the face as an indication of health or of embarrassment, anger, etc. There was some color back in his face. Color flooded her skin as she realized what he meant. Definition of the word Icelandic. Let's see. Icelandic, the North Germanic language of Iceland, which is very similar to Old Norse. Iceland, an island country in the North Atlantic Ocean just south of the Arctic Circle, at the northern end of the mid-Atlantic ridge. Volcanically active, only about 20% habitable. Population 329,000, estimated 2015. Capital, Reykjavik. Reykjavik. Official language Icelandic. Icelandic name Island. First settled by Norse colonists in the 9th century, Iceland was under Norwegian rule from 1262 to 1380, when it passed to Denmark. Granted internal self-government in 1874, it became a fully fledged independent republic in 1944. In 2010, volcanic eruptions in Eyjafjallajökull, an ice cap in southern Iceland, caused major disruptions of air travel across much of Europe. How about the definition of Israel? A country in the Middle East, the Mediterranean Sea. Population 8,100,000. Estimated 2015. Capital, Jerusalem. Languages, Hebrew as the official language, English and Arabic. The modern state of Israel was established as a Jewish homeland in 1948, on land that was at the time part of the British Mandated Territory of Palestine. Israel was immediately attacked by the surrounding Arab states, which it defeated. The continuing conflict with the neighboring Arabs, mainly over the rights of the Palestinians displaced from their homes or living under Israeli rule, has caused continual tension and intermittent terrorist and military activity. Further wars occurred in 1956, 1967, and 1973, which resulted in Israeli occupation of eastern Jerusalem, the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and the Golan Heights. In 1993, Israel and the Palestine Liberation Organization signed an agreement for limited Palestinian autonomy in the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, but this proved unsuccessful in bringing about an end to the conflict. So now, the definition of antimatter is according to the new Oxford American Dictionary. Antimatter. Physics. Noun. Molecules formed by atoms consisting of antiprotons, antineutrons, and positrons. Stable antimatter does not appear to exist in our universe.
Интересно с цветами, как ты знаешь. Нет, я думаю, что...
Hey!